to be the smallest landmass in the world divided between two nations?
Warwick Christodoulou.
France and the Netherlands.
Correct. Warwick, your bonuses are on the poetry of W.H. Auden. In each case, identify the poet whose name appears in the title of the work. You were silly like us. Your gift survived it all, the parish of rich women, physical decay, yourself. Mad Ireland hurt you into poetry.
W.B. Yeats.
Correct. Which French poet does Auden describe as galloping through Africa, he dreamed of a new self, a son, an engineer, his truth acceptable to lying men?
Rimbaud.
Correct. I have, at the age of 29, just read Don Juan, and I found it fine. I read it on the boat to Reykjavik, except when eating or asleep or sick.
Byron, what's Don Juan? Lord Byron.
Yes. Another starter question. Condoleezza Rice, Elvis Costello, Chaucer's wife of Bath, and the footballer Ronaldo all share what distinctive physical feature correctly called?
Warwick Gill.
A gap in their front teeth?
Correct, yes. A diastema, technically. Right, your bonuses are on a scientist, Warwick. Born in Devon in 1784, the clergyman William Buckland was a pioneer in which field of science?
1784, I was thinking, anatomy?
No, it's geology. Meaning great lizard, what name did Buckland give to the extinct reptile he reconstructed from remains found at Stonesfield in Oxfordshire?
Sorry, just great lizard. What is it? Great lizard.
Iguana, I think.
Iguana?
Iguana.
No. Dinosaur doesn't mean that. It means something else.
Yeah, I thought iguana.
Iguana?
No, that's mentality.
Great lizard.
Let's have an answer.
Megalosaurus.
Megalosaurus?
Correct. In 1823, Buckland discovered the oldest human burial yet known in Britain at Paviland Cave, located on the coast of which peninsula of South Wales?
Pembroke.
No, it's Gower. 10 points for this starter question. Killed in a duel in 1832. Which French mathematician was expelled?
Warwick Patel.
Galois.
Galois is right, yes. Your bonuses, Warwick, are on South American history. What two-word name has been given by historians to the Confederation of South American States formed by Simón Bolívar in 1819 and dissolved 11 years later?
It's to do with Colombia. It's not
Colombian Federation?
Colombian Federation, yeah. The Colombian Federation?
No, it's Gran Colombia. The territory now occupied by the Republic of Colombia was known during the time of the Spanish-American Empire by what name?
I don't know. Any idea? Maybe it's called Bolivia, maybe.
Come on.
Maybe Bolivia?
No, it was New Granada. Formerly a part of the Inca Empire, which modern South American country joined with Colombia, Venezuela and Panama to form Gran Colombia before becoming an independent state in 1830?
Ecuador.
Correct, 10 points for this. And still they gazed, and still the wonder grew that one small head could carry all he knew. These lines describing a village teacher are from a work of 1770 by which poet?
Warwick Christodoulou.
Thomas Gray?
No, anyone want to buzz from Manchester?
Manchester 11.
Hope.
No, it was Goldsmith's Deserted Village. 10 points for this. Work this out before you buzz. In family relationships, what four-word term is used to describe a child of a first cousin of either of one's parents in relation to oneself?
Warwick Gill.
Great-great-uncle.
Anyone want to buzz from Manchester?
Manchester Elliot.
First cousin once removed?
No, it's second cousin once removed. Another starter question. Work this out before you buzz. In a leap year, which other month begins on the same day of the week as February?
Warwick Wyber.
March.
Anyone want to buzz from Manchester?
Manchester Hawken.
June.
No, it's August, apparently. 10 points for this. Which word can mean a gum or resin exuded from the bark of the tree Pistachia lentiscus, used in the make...
Manchester Hawken.
Is it pitch?
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. Used in the making of varnishes, and is also a general term for any of various waterproof, putty-like substances used in the building trade as fillers, coatings, and sealants.
Warwick Gill.
Putty?
No, it's mastic. 10 points for this. What is the surname of the cricketing family whose members include Father Walter, a New Zealand Test captain who died in...
Warwick Christodoulou.
Hadley.
Hadley is right, but I'm not... If you buzz next time, you must answer straight away, but I'm giving you that one. OK, your bonuses now, Warwick. They're on words containing all 5 vowels, containing the vowels O, A, I, U, E, in that order. A female slave or concubine in a harem, especially as in a notable depiction by the artist Ingres, is given what name?
I think that has more in it. No, it doesn't have you. Concubine. Concubine? Concubine?
No, it's an odalisque.
Sorry.
A, O, E, I, U are the vowels in the name of which major muscle in the calf of the leg?
In the calf of the leg. What's in the calf? I don't know. What is it? The fibula?
Come on, let's have an answer.
Fibula?
No, it's the gastrocnemius. The name of which part of the electromagnetic spectrum is spelled using the vowels U, A, I, O, E in that order?
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet is correct. We're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you're going to hear a song from a play. 10 points if you can tell me the name of the playwright.
Sigh no more, sigh no more, sigh no more, ladies, sigh no
Warwick Gill.
Gilbert.
No, you can hear it a little bit more, Manchester.
more. Men were deceivers ever. One
Manchester Levin.
Shakespeare.
It is Shakespeare. Do you happen to know where it's from? You're just guessing. It's from Much Ado About Nothing, but well done, good guess. Following on from that, you're going to hear 3 more songs from plays by Shakespeare. In each case, I want you to tell me the name of the play. Here's the first for 5 points.
What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. What is love? 'Tis
Romeo and
not
Juliet?
hereafter.
No, that's from Twelfth Night. Secondly,
Before the lover and his love, with a hey and a ho and a hey, and a do, and a hey, and a donny do. The door I drink on fear
Much Ado About Nothing.
no, that's from As You Like It. And finally for 5,
Lone as white as driven snow, cypress black as there was crow, gloves as
Midsummer Night's Dream.
sweet as
no, that's Autolycus and the Winter's Tale. Right, another starter question. The 16th century Scottish poem When Flora Had O'erfret the Firth refers to 2 birds, the mavis and the merle. Mavis is an archaic name for a song thrush. Which common British bird was formerly called the merle?
Warwick Christodoulou.
Sparrow?
Anyone want to buzz from Manchester?
Manchester Hawken.
Blackbird.
Yes. Your bonuses are on a French poet, Manchester. Born François de Montcorbier, which 15th century French poet took the surname of his guardian, fled Paris after fatally wounding a priest, and joined a criminal organization in whose jargon he wrote some of his ballads?
Villon.
Villon is right. What archaic-sounding word did Dante Gabriel Rossetti coin to translate the word Antan, A-N-T-A-N, in Villon's question, Où sont les neiges d'Antan?
I've got no idea. Intain.
No, it's yesteryear. Where are the snows of yesteryear? A play on Villon's line, Where are the Snowdons of yesteryear, is a question asked by Yossarian in which novel of 1961?
Catch 22.
Another starter question. The bitonal effect of combining the chords of C major and F sharp major is associated with the title character of which ballet created for Diaghilev's Ballet Russe in 1911 by Stravinsky?
Manchester Hawken.
That is the Rite of Spring.
No, it's not. You lose 5 points in 1911 by Stravinsky. Do anyone want to buzz from Warwick?
Warwick Wyber.
The Firebird?
No, it's Petrushka. 10 points for this. What 2 verbs follow reduce in the environmentalist slogan sometimes called the 3 R's?
Warwick Christodoulou.
Reuse, recycle.
Correct. Your bonuses, Warwick, are on taxes. Which tax, first levied in 1694 on paper, was alleviated in March 2005 when the threshold was raised from 60,000 to 120,000?
Stamp duty.
Correct. Income tax, initially at 10%, was first levied by which Prime Minister in 1799 to pay for war against France?
Pitt the Younger.
Correct. Income tax was allowed to lapse from 1816, but was reintroduced by which Prime Minister in 1842, supposedly as a temporary measure in the transition to a free trade economy?
Wellington.
Come on.
Wellington.
That's Sir Robert Peel. We're going to take our second picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see a painting. 10 points if you can identify the artist, please.
Warwick Wyber.
Dolly.
And then you want to buzz from Manchester?
Manchester Levin.
Turner.
It is Turner, yes. Darley indeed. Right, following on your bonuses, that was Stonehenge, of course. 3 more paintings by Turner depicting British locations. In each case, I want you to identify the building, please. Firstly, name this building.